Can I just address this, please? Why do people have to know what word count you're on? Word count, word count, word count. Sorry, is there an echo in the room or something? Word count, word count. Ask me my body count then. You might get a closer number to that. It actually annoys me so much. It drives me up the wall why you need to know my word count. It drives me insane. Like, Kaz, what's your word count? Caroline, what's your word count? Caroline, you need to do your work. I know that already. I know that I need to do my work. After uni, I swear, someone asked me for word count. Am I asking you to do my work for me? Am I asking you for another couple hundred words? No. Why are you asking me? I feel like I got them like Korean dynasty vibes. So I've got like my hair in the plait, middle part in. I need to be in some traditional gown. I need to be in some hanbok or something like that. You feel me? Anyway, let me just introduce this little video. I'm a business management marketing student. Yay! This was 3,000 words for a module that I'm doing, managing sustainability. I let myself have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to do it. And within Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I also found out that it wasn't due noon Friday. Like, I could turn it in at midnight instead. It's a reflective blog, and you could use third person and first person as well. That normally doesn't happen. It was kind of like written in a literature review style. That really bogged up my brain too. And you could either use like reflective frameworks or you didn't have to. Yeah, so I kind of struggled with this one. My hair looks like Mia from Princess's Diaries, how her hair was before with the glasses. Oh my days. Right, okay. So it's currently 13 minutes to 7 p.m. and I am currently on 0 words of 3,000. And I have 3,000 words due on Friday. So I googled it. I've got 29 hours and 11 minutes to do 3,000 words in. So that's basically kind of 3,000, give or take 10%, 2,700. So that's kind of like 100 words an hour. That is doable. That is doable. I can do that. Like, just washed my hair, so I'm a completely different human being now. Completely different human being. Had a bath as well, so I'm all clean and I'm ready to work. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to type. Am I? I'm not seeing The Weeknd this year. This is so sad. He's rescheduled his tour, obviously due to the circumstances.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done.
I've got a lot of notes because during our seminars for sustainability, every week we'd have a new topic and we had to make notes and engage in the seminar. People would have discussions. Basically, this assignment is kind of like a reflective log and how you're going to be practicing sustainability in your life. That's how I'm interpreting it. For my theme 1, I'm going to be doing corporate social responsibility, and I'm going to be talking about greenwashing, Milton Friedman and Porter and Kramer. Now Milton Friedman, I believe, talked about business is business, whereas Porter and Kramer were like, well, it helps if big companies publish these social responsibility reports to be a bit more transparent with their consumers, their shareholders. Theme 2, I'm going to be talking about consumerism and then the type of economies. So we've got linear and circular. I think there's another one as well, it's just on the tip of my tongue. So I'll be talking about that. And then theme 3 is the role of the employee. I asked him in one of our seminars if I could speak about this, and it's kind of like an anecdotal reflection. So during that week we learned about DuPont and their chemical scandal. I actually had a discussion about it with a customer who was looking for a pan without any chemicals on, and it was like really interesting to have that in discussion with someone else. I was educating myself as well whilst I was talking to her.
And you can sort of like talk about reflection as thoughtfulness.
I have a lot of notes. Right, someone told me, what? I can't even pronounce this word. Unequivocally. What the fuck is this word, man? Unequivocally anthropogenic. What does that mean? Oh my days. I have it in my notes and I thought later on you're gonna Google search what this means. I can't even pronounce the words.
Time's just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we
I understand the words related to unequivocally. That was easy to say. Unequivocally anthropogenic. So unequivocally means to be like evidently, plainly saying, absolutely, indeed. I'm just reading off the internet, lol. And then anthropogenic means caused by or produced by humans. Unequivocally anthropogenic means that climate change is undoubtedly caused by humans, if I'm doing it in terms of sustainability. Can I just say, it's taken me an hour. Why did it take so long to read that? It's taken me an hour to write 300 words. Okay, so I've got 10 more of those 300 words to write. I'm sorry, but I bet you all have this as well. Everyone always asks how much of a word count you're on, or how many words have you done, or how much work have you done. It's like, give me a break, please, okay? Everyone works at different paces. Stop biting my head off for the amount of work that I've done. You do you achieve what you can, and I'm totally different. My brain works so differently. I'd rather have an exam paper right in front of me. I think it's so hard for me to concentrate, honestly. Yeah, and people keep nagging me. Honestly, it doesn't stress me out. It just makes me just annoyed. It doesn't stress me out whatsoever. It's been 2 hours, 28 minutes.
we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
Good morning, everyone. So it's currently 7:45 and I've stopped the timer, and the timer is at 3:55, 3 hours and 55 minutes, 10 seconds, 23. I'm gonna be making a coffee now. It has taken me a lot of time to focus, hence why I started the timer, so I could just see how long it actually takes me to write. I've started to break out as well. Maybe it's because of stress, I don't know. My brain doesn't work. It's boring because there's so much jargon to read, or like you have to decipher what it's actually telling you. That's the thing about like actual data as well. Like you have to decipher what is what. I prefer Mintel, by the way. I prefer Mintel over Euromonitor. I might regret that in the later future, but like for uni resources, I think Mintel was amazing. Whereas Euromonitor, look, let me just show you. So if you wanted to find something, you have to go into like all of these things, right? Okay, it can be very much, can be a bit more like tailored and specific to what you want, but I don't even know what I want right now. So okay, let's get sustainability up. Say if you didn't really know what you were looking for, what are you supposed to do? Because then this comes up, you've got search statistics and you're like, oh, what do I do now? And then you've got country report. You have to learn how to use it. Sometimes I like using it, sometimes it's actually a really good tool. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I've just spent some time on my phone. I just go on TikTok. Oh, I'm fucking bored. Honestly, give me my fashion work. I'll do my fashion work. Make me do a DIY face mask instead. But literature reviews, man, they do my head in. This is why I put it off, because I know that it just makes me just ache. I should have done an apprenticeship or something. Oh, I can't. I admire my sister and her dedication. I don't know how she does it, but she'll sit there and write all her notes out and stuff. And then if I phone her, she's like, I'm doing my uni work. I'm like, yeah, and so speak to me. I can't. I wish I had that type of brain. I hate reading loads and loads of words that just don't make sense. The problem is all of this academic literature, I don't know about you, yeah, but when you read something someone writes, it's just a load of words. It's like they could just put it in simpler terms, but everyone's being told that they need to write it academically. It's like they just pulled the thesaurus out of somewhere, and I'm like, so what does this word mean? It was like yesterday with that unequivocal anthropogenic, right? That basically just meant something simpler. Did you have to say them words? No. Did you? Yes. Do I have to try and understand it? Yes. Is it going to get me a good grade? After lunch, I had a nap. Now I'm awake from my nap. Upon reflection, my sustainable and green values have been taught from my parents. As the adults that I am today. Gross! I need to reword that, that's wrong. But still, as an adult, ugh. A couple hundred more words, you know, just a couple hundred more words. I'm so done. There isn't actually a 10% allowance. You actually have to do 3,000 words. I think I've gone off the rails a little bit. I think I'm off topic now. There's so much academic research. I swear, I've got about 30 different references or something like that. I mean, literature reviews are like full of them, aren't they? Like every other sentence there's a reference somewhere. Anywho, I need to get a sustainable framework from someone. I don't want to use the SDGs, but I've already talked about it. I don't want to talk about it again. I don't want to overuse it. Is that a thing? Overusing a reference? Probably is. Lol. Come on, load. Why? This always happens. It takes about 10 years to load. It's currently now 10 hours and 16 minutes, and I have got quick maths, go. And I've got 26 words left to do. Come on, Kaz, you can do it. Okay, I'm gonna stop the timer right there. It is actually 10 hours and 30 minutes since I have hit 3,065 words. I've gone over word count. Wow, by 65 words. I just need to paste over the references. I've always done my work in Google Docs because I learned on my lesson Microsoft Word crashes sometimes, right? So your work is not always saved. I am really passionate about sustainability, but I'd rather practice it in real life and see the facts and figures rather than all of this talk. This is me, this is my Eden project. Amazing. Right, let's go. Don't know, I kind of feel weird because I normally submit my assignments like 5 minutes beforehand, before it's due, or like on the dot, like literally it will be loading. I'll tell you a story. One time we were submitting our marketing, we were submitting through Safari. And turn it in, don't like Safari, you have to use Google Chrome. That's a top tip if you're ever stuck. Use Google Chrome. It didn't go through and we were panicking. Teachers were all gone. And then we were like, great, what are we supposed to do now? It was like the last day of term. Yeah, we couldn't submit in time, and then we were like shitting our pants. Now look at me, I submitted it before 11. I've never done something like that before, that's weird. I don't know how to feel about this assignment. Don't know. I'm sorry. I've never done an assignment like that before. I swear, when you're doing your workout or if you're having a shower, you have the most deepest thoughts ever. So I'm just thinking about the assignment that I've just submitted. It's currently the 26th now, so we've submitted that like 4 days ago. This has been playing on my mind for a couple of days now. And like, I didn't actually back up the amount of waste that we produce from overconsumption. I didn't back it up. I used like case studies and all of that, I guess, with like Patagonia and McDonald's for CSR. Where are your facts and figures, Kaz? Why are you discussing it? That's what you meant with like the questions that are probed around the areas. I'm actually... Someone's gonna be like, yeah, that's why you should do your work early, because then when you think about it afterwards, yeah, you can add more stuff.